Okay, let me get this straight, I replied, staring across the table at this man in a pinstripe suit, sipping his tea as he talked. You're telling me that some powerful, shadowy figure arranged this? That they knew I'd need a programmer? That they knew I'd enter the Black Label races? That they knew I'd come looking for you? And so they had you wait here. Wait for me. That I am important somehow. More important than I realize. And not only that, but that somebody is playing with my fate, deciding it for me, writing my story, because it somehow works to their advantage. Well, there are a bunch of problems with that idea. The first one being, I'm not freaking important. I'm basically nobody. I've lived my entire life in the gutter. Even to this day, the only thing that I have to my name is a freaking motorcycle. And I had to build it out of somebody else's garbage. So, I'm having a tough time believing your little story about me being important and some powerful figure arranging this little meeting of ours. I mean, seriously, some guy just arranged it so that you'd be here to grant my desire? I mean, what the hell does he even get out of it? Why would he be trying to help me? And who the hell is he? I mean, if this powerful figure arranged this whole thing, there must be some benefit in it for him. Something that he wants to get out of it. And I doubt that helping little old me is really that beneficial to anyone. So, if you've got information, maybe you should think about spilling it. Who is this supposed shadowy figure trying to control the strings of my fate? What do they get out of it? Why are they doing it? Who set the plans in motion and why? Oh, Jax. Such simple and direct questions. Exactly what I'd come to expect from you. You always have been a very direct person. Always straight to the point. No time for pleasantries or games. A man who says what he means and means what he says. A man who doesn't work with underhanded tactics or tricks. A man who has no clever little traps. A man who doesn't talk his way around situations. A man who forces his way through them. A man who would fight even the most absurd of circumstances, so long as his survival depends on it. A man who refuses to give in, regardless of the situation. Oh, I know who you are all too well, Jax. And as far as the shadowy figure who arranged this meeting, he said as he smiled widely, leaning forward with his cup of tea. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It would just sound like madness. In this world there are things that you don't understand, that you have yet to grasp. And yet, it doesn't really matter, because you'll have to grasp it eventually. Even if I could tell you who he is. And by the way, part of our deal is that I don't. Apparently he wants to tell you himself eventually. It doesn't really matter, because the truth is, this is just a deal. Even if it comes on the tail end of another. My deal with him was to wait in order to cut a deal with you, and to include a very specific thing within the arrangement of this deal. That is part of our arrangement, that I include his favor within mine. So, I'll lay it out for you, Jax. You need my help. You need a programmer for the Black Label races. You need quality. You need someone who's going to help you live through the war that you're about to waltz yourself into. And you have basically nothing to offer as far as finances are concerned. Well, you're in luck, Jax. Finances are not what I'm looking for. No. In order to get what I want, I'm going to demand two things as my part of the deal for helping you. As you can already surmise, one of them is the work of this shadowy figure, the one who arranged this little meeting of ours. And the other is, well, it's for me. It's truly the purpose behind this deal. As far as my end of the bargain is concerned, I will ask for a favor. Very soon you're going to be going on a trip, Jax. A long and dangerous journey. One that, in your current state, you're simply not prepared for. But in time you will make it. Of this there is no doubt. It is your destiny. It is written in your story. Events that have been set in motion, plans that will reach their conclusion. And I have no doubt that you will surmount the odds in order to reach this point, to take this journey. As my part of the deal, I would ask that you take me with you. I will accompany you on this journey. Regardless of where it is, I'm going. That's the favor. When you take your trip, I go with you. That's what I get out of this. And as far as our shadowy friend, their end of the deal is extraordinarily specific as well. They have created a very unique process, a means by which a human being can be dramatically enhanced. As they are part of the arrangement, you will undergo this process. This process will make you stronger, faster, smarter, able to utilize the technologies at your disposal in ways that people can scarcely imagine right now. It'll basically make you more than human, strong enough to reach the next checkpoint in your destiny, to fight your way through. These are the terms. If you wish to have a programmer for your races, to achieve what you desire, to reach beyond those black iron walls that have been holding you back for oh so long, and bring everyone you care about along. If you want those things, then you have no choice but to accept. Dangerous or not, questionable or not, you'll take the deal. It's already as good as done, as if it were written in the pages of time already. You've already agreed to it, you just don't realize that you've agreed to it. You haven't yet to turn the page and see what lies in the chapters that are unfurling. So, you go ahead. Give it your little thought. Talk it over with Emily. The truth is, it doesn't really matter, because I already know the outcome. You'll accept the deal. We'll move forward with the arrangement. I'll help you win the Black Label races, and you'll get everything you ever wanted. It has already been written, and all that's left is for you to come to the conclusion that I already know you're going to and accept the deal. So, in the meantime, I'll give you some time to talk it over. I do have a few minor tasks to complete before I leave, so have a chat. the man in the pinstripe suit said as he got up from his seat, setting down his teacup, and pacing his way across the room, opening a door to another segment of this house, walking into it and closing it behind him. And the whole time, the only thing going through my head was, what the hell have I gotten myself into?